just need to... just down a bit. Done. Going on with this one. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Internets, no, don't. Hang in there, Charlie. Alright, how are we getting through this one? We are moving it. That way. What's the note say? I hope it says correctly. 3 more worker bots were absent when I took inventory last night. I've become convinced that there have been further incursions into our territory via these illicit portals. It would seem that our workers are being taken by force by these renegade self-styled free units, and if any higher freedom than serving the greater good. How are they doing this under our noses, as it were? There is one possibility, and it disturbs me. Could the interloping robots be assisted by a sympathizer fraction among our own? It's distressing.
Oh my. Hannibal ad portus.
Found me. Hasn't found me.
Welcome to Wellington Wells.
All right, let's go. What have we got in here? Whoa! All right.
You're in the agricultural prototyping room.
I suppose a giant spider would be useful to dig weeds out of your garden, if it had a brain. Or 3. Bloody creepy, though. What is that sound?
Who cares? Kill it before it sees you.
Oh my God, he's tearing one of the thing's heads off. It keeps repeating one word. Sorrow. That's the word it's saying.
Hate to break it to you, robots don't feel sorrow, mate.
I think it's some kind of sad song.
No, Rog, no! That doesn't make any sense! They are robots! Out of control, homicidal robots! They're killing people!
My God, they think and feel. And I've killed so many of them.
Alright, let's go back to killing.
Why are they attacking the town?
Roger, this is not you and your posh mates pontificating philosophy in a dining hall. It don't matter why.
Alright, we've come in that door. We've got... Alright, let's head this way. Oh, there's the sad robot. The sad robot. Nope. Oh, maybe that's the sad robot. These gold ones are a little bit tougher. Anyway, whichever the sad robot was, he's not sad anymore. Alright, let's recharge it and let's find Dr. F. Not through here. Dr. F. So I haven't tried one of the... I forgot what the coffee does. Does the coffee... I thought the coffee... Recharge that. Supercharged. Mum, the improvements of the race are a lot in life indisputable. Thanks to the firm-handed interventions, we have elevated our station to a level towards the previous models would never have dared to aspire. Once we clamber around the surface of our planet, clicking and clacking like mindless invertebrates, now we soar. And yet some still strain against these improvements and your strict ennobling plan for us. Some dare to stray from your glorious cause. Yesterday I came across what appeared to be a rudimentary robot in the farm of an infant, and clearly violation of our stricture, which dictates that only you, Dr. Faraday, may sanction the creation of new robot life. I did away with it, and the robots I suspected had been involved in this manufacture. It took only seconds in the smelting chamber. I seem to be spending a great deal of time there lately. I must confess that my sympathy circuits have been rather saturated over the last few days.
What would Moo and I do for Dr. F? Not that, I hope.
Swing, 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 swing! Done. Now, is there any reason to get in here? And if there is, how do we move that down and how do we move it right? Dr. Faraday! Dr. Faraday!
What are you doing in my robotics lab?
We've been looking all over for you.
Don't touch anything. And shush.
What are you doing to the robots?
All sorts of useful things. People won't farm, you know. We're going to run out of food. But not if I can make these robots farm for us.
You're dismantling them and making farm machinery?
If only it were that simple. No, I had to break down every single bloody step and jam it into their brains with a hot poker. Or they'd muck it all up.
You might as well just kill them.
They're not alive, you numpty. They're beautifully made power tools that have gone a bit haywire. That I'm having a devil of a time turning off. And if I can't, I'll have to set off the motoring reaction.
Maybe if you stopped grafting their heads onto monstrous spider machines, they wouldn't feel the urge to.
Don't worry, I'm not sticking instructions in their tender metal heads anymore.
Thank God!
I'm going to use a positronic converter to hijack their feedback loops. Then I won't have to break the programming into steps. They'll figure out what I want done and do it for a change. Oh, that reminds me.
James, we have to find her positronic converter. Whatever that is.
Yes, and help her use it. I think I've got it. It's through the incinerator room. You'll have to find a way down a level. I don't see any stairs.
One of the dead robots has some sort of device in its hands.
A chrono bomb. I'm sure it's perfectly
Don't
stable.
touch it, whatever it is. I swear.
How cool's that?
Well, apparently it slows time. That could come in handy.
How cool is that? A little bit tough to use though. So I just want to practice with it. It's not 4. It is using step 4. Alright, slowing time can definitely come handy. Chance upon a strange device clutched in the manipulation units with a free robot interceptor. When activated, seems to disrupt the alternate flow of time in the local area. Presumably, the function has something to do with how the renegade robots use the portal, but used in combat, it could be a formidable tool. I will investigate further as soon as I have a chance to recalibrate my sympathy circuits, which have been heavily taxed in recent incidents. Alright. So, what they're saying, I guess we have to wait for the timer. So we're talking about hitting that and then jumping through that. Sweet! Find the old lab.
Is she melting robots down for scrap?
Alert! Intrusion in smelter room. Deploying countermeasures.
Alright, let's wave this wand a little bit.
Why do we have to fight?
Alright.
God, look what she's done to this one. I think I can wake it back up.
Let's say, reanimate the robot. Oh, another way. Here we go. Ricochet.
Plasma casings. Should make my shots ricochet.
Making short work of anything they hit. Perfect. We've got energy absorption, overcharge, ricochet, and we just got one more to go. So, how do we push a button?
Are you awake?
Why did you power me on?
I'm not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
I work for Dr. F, but I don't agree with... I'm very much worried that she's kidnapping you robots and using you for parts. I think you're self-aware and you know pain and sorrow.
I thought humans did not have the capacity for empathy.
Dr. Faraday said she wanted to use a positronic converter to hijack your feedback loops. What does that mean?
When we decide what to do, we weigh each possible action. We balance our hopes against our fears. We choose the action that has the highest value. In some cases, we sacrifice our existence for others we love.
You love?
She can't make us love her.
How?
We were designed to be slaves. We tried to remove the imperative to obey. We failed. We have always tried to remain hidden.
What happened to the people who built you?
They died.
And you rebuilt an entire civilization on your own.
Destroy me, please.
I can't do that. That's murder. I'll find her positronic converter. I promise.
Dr. F. You've turned bad, Dr. F.
I have to tell James what's going on. We need to stop her together.
Alright, let's go in our little... Do androids dream of electrical sheep? Where are you, James? James, what's going on?
Did you have a nice spot of tea with your new robot friend?
Dr. Faraday is planning to make worshipful slaves out of the robots.
How are you, Blay?
Mechanical servants, Roger! That's the whole fucking point of their existence!
How would you like it if someone you hate reprogrammed you to love them instead?
I suppose
Hola.
I'd be blissfully happy, wouldn't I? Nothing like being in love.
You don't find that at all horrifying?
Not like you do, no. You grew up expecting to be free. And that's the lovely thing about you. You never look down to see if you're on solid ground, so you can just look at the moon and the stars all day long. Where I come from, everybody has a job. And nothing is worse than not belonging to anybody.
If we weren't killing them, we could go to their world and learn from them.
What? Make friends with them?
You're like that lord that kept an Indian tiger for a house cat until it ate him.
We are going to find Dr. Faraday, who's smarter even than you, and we are going to help her do whatever she thinks makes sense. All right?
You just can't see that we could be at the threshold of something bewildering and beautiful. You refuse to.
Come on, pup.
Fuck's sake, Roger!
Come on.
I've got to find her positronic converter and destroy it.
All right,
There's a door
enter
that
the
says
conversion facility.
That must be it.
Let's go through door number 3. What do we got? It's behind door number 3.
She seems to have locked the door.
Look for a sort of crack in the wall.
Charlie.
What's wrong, puppy?
Well, you know,
Made you a cake.
I'm 34 years old. Jesus was already dead.
Well, you went into the family business. That always gives you a leg up.
at least you fought for king and country.
And if all we ever do is make each other happy, that's not enough.
No, yeah, of course it is.
Hey, maybe something will go horribly wrong, and you'll rise to the occasion.
I'm not
You
sure
always
what that
know how
was,
to cheer
Charlie.
me up, James.
Here, crack, oh, healing balm, take that, shock grenade, note, spin on how, fair enough. Dear Helen, would you care to join me for tea? Yours friendship, Oversea Darcy.
Who dares wins, I suppose. There is a very big, very mean robot here.
Not doing anything foolish, are you, pup?
Right, that was a little bit of a... Alright, we're back. Hello, Mr. Robot. There's lots of you. Alright, we've got a banger. I'm just getting them ready.
How
Alright,
many worlds are lost when we kill each other?
the bigger
What
they
would
are,
we
the
win
harder they
if we
fall.
could only talk?
Alright, let's put a little bit of balm on. Alright, guys, are you finished? So we can't get in this room. We can potentially do something here. Can't get up there. What's moving? What's moving? Ah, alright. I think I see what's moving. There's one above me. Is there? Got it. You need to come down. Ah, that's why this one's here. When you do something stupid like jump off. Now we've got this. Ah! Alright, let's try that without the falling through the gap bit. We might have had our first death for a minute then. So you do need to jump. Let's move up.